Hello, I'm back after an intermission. I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes until somebody joins the chat before I start talking to myself and then having to repeat myself. Hello. Hi, welcome, welcome. Well, hello there. Yeah, this is after a 2-day headache. And the funny thing is, I didn't have a headache all day. About 5 minutes before I was going to get on, I felt a little twinge and I said, oh no, not again. Hi, it's great to see you, Cindy. Yeah, it's sort of, I took a tiny little break for a couple of days, unintentional, but it happened. So it's nice to be back. Hi, PJ, nice to see you. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I sort of did the greens and blues today. I like to play with that every now and then. Thanks. Yeah, I sort of like it. It's funny, I was trying to clean up a whole, well, actually, it wasn't so much that I was trying to clean up a lot of stuff. It was more that I had lost, hi Rita, it was more that I had lost this phone for a few days and I was frantic. I was frantic on several levels. Number one, I didn't insure this phone, so it scared the heck out of me. And number two, I have several videos that I had made and needed to upload to, take off here, and I hadn't done that yet. And then again, for business, anybody trying to reach me would not be able to reach me because the phone was missing. So thank God I found it today, but it was a scary couple of days with that. So it is nice to be back on all those different levels. I've had a couple of really strange days in many ways. I Yesterday was really bizarre when it came to business because there were three real estate things that were going on during the day yesterday. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, wouldn't we have fun? We definitely would all have fun doing that with you, Cindy. No doubt about that. Yeah, it's funny. My son was driving through Palm Springs today, but then again, he always does when he's on his way from LA to Scottsdale. So, yeah. And he always, when he calls me, it's often from the car. So I'll often talk to him when he's sort of on his way through that whole area of California. So, yeah, it sounds so good. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I really, I thank God. Listen, I'm feeling better on some levels, there's no doubt. Not totally 100%. I did wind up going to the doctor again the other day. That female doctor that I had waited for that appointment for so long for, because she had wanted to repeat those blood tests with the lymphocytes being off. So, and she also, of course, was not happy with my cholesterol or my triglycerides or any of those things. So she took blood again. No, listen to what happened. This was so bizarre. Oh yeah, good old bartender Joe. Um, this was really weird. So the first thing that happened yesterday was I had I'm not going to get into details of it, but I had shared a listing with somebody during the time that I was not well, and something was done that is so totally 100% against the way I do business. And it mortified me, it upset me, and at the same time, I wound up losing the listing that I had, um, the commercial property. So the losing it is the least of the issues. I mean, it bothers me certainly because I didn't do anything, but it doesn't matter. So that was one thing. The second thing that happened was that I had a referral for a possible listing, and it was local, and I was really looking forward to that. And I called, I was very excited, and I wasn't on the phone with the woman for 2 minutes before she started yelling at me that she hated my office. She said that she bought her house from somebody working in my office and she hated the woman. And I said, okay. I said, well, everybody's different and everybody works differently, which is the truth. And, but she was wound up. So that was a long conversation that was not fun to deal with and sort of, okay, so that was number two. Then number three was I got a call from this woman that I had become very close to who had decided that she was selling her house recently, and she had called to let me know that she was going to do it herself. And she's been very good to me for very many years, and I am only grateful. So I listened to her, and she said that she felt that she needed to do that, and I said that that's fine. And she she's called me several times because she wants to make sure that she's doing things right. So she had texted me and said she wanted to know if she could call me because she wanted to go over something with me. And I said, sure. And once again, she was going over the details of what was happening and how she should handle it and what she should do. And I told her, and I thought to myself when I hung up, I said, God really wants me on a different path because everything that's happening in terms of real estate, and it's so not the way it's gone typically. I mean, typically it goes exactly in the other direction. So I said that there is something really clearly that I am headed down a road that's wrong. So that is my story about yesterday and how weird it turned out to be with the real estate stuff. Now, on another topic, I'm trying to set up that store and get things going with that to see if I can do anything to generate any income. And I had been watching a lot of videos and learning a lot about enormously frustrating and learning an awful lot about different aspects of doing e-commerce because it's all new to me. And one of the things that I had seen repeated over and over again was that it was a good idea to try to get into Amazon merch, but that you really needed to apply as early as you could because it can take months or even over a year sometimes for them to approve you. So it's a good idea to do it. So the other night, something came up, and I honestly don't remember how I was led to it, but I didn't go out of my way to find it. It sort of landed in my lap, and I went and I applied. And it said that they try to, do it as quickly as possible now to give you an answer. And what I had seen in everything that I had read and watched on YouTube was that typically they reject you, and then it takes time, and over a period of time they then often will accept you into it. Well, I got an email, I don't know if it was late last night or this morning, congratulations, you've been accepted. And I was like, what? I so did not expect it that I was totally unprepared for it. So now I have to kind of work to play catch up to kind of try to do some stuff with that. Again, all a learning curve, all new stuff. and we'll see where it all leads me. It's an interesting road. For me, anytime I learn something new, anytime I am exploring new possibilities, I really enjoy the process. I like learning, I like doing new things, and it's really funny and it's interesting. I kind of have David a little bit giving me some advice now because he has much more experience with e-commerce than I do because of the whole cookie thing. So he's been on the phone with me a few times talking about it. So that's been nice. That's been a nice thing to be able to have. And that is my story. So there's nothing else totally new and exciting in my neck of the woods. How about yours? What's happening with you? Anything new and exciting? I know, Denise, you have the new and exciting news. But anybody else? Nobody wants to talk to me? Or am I just not seeing messages again? Are they just not showing up for me? I don't know. Ah, okay. I didn't want to spill your info. I thought I'd leave it to you to share. Yes, that's very exciting. That's wonderful. The start of a new life. There's nothing as exciting as that. That's great news. I'm really happy for all of you. Was she surprised? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting a lot of people kind of chatting back and forth where I have to play catch up. Oh, wow, a destination wedding. That would be nice. That would really be nice. Um, yeah. So that is, as I say, that's all that's kind of new and exciting in my neck of the woods. It's funny, the day that I went to, everything revolves around food in my world. The day that I went to the doctor, this particular doctor's office, it's in a building where on the first floor, kind of as you enter or exit the building, oh, good, good. Um, as you enter or exit the building, I knew you meant that. There is a cafe and there's some, it smells good. They do make some things like they have different chicken dishes that they serve so the chicken is warm and so it's pretty much fresh chicken, and they make burgers and they've got sandwiches and they've got salads and all that kind and all kinds of other stuff. So on the way out after my appointment, I stopped in there. I should have been going to lunch with the girls, but I didn't go last week. I didn't go this week. And I think I've sort of reached the point of winding down with that because I just can't do it anymore. So if I do it occasionally, that's what I'll do, but it's not going to be a regular thing anymore, at least not until I become the next t-shirt queen. So I think that anyway, I got a grilled chicken sandwich with honey mustard dressing. I love honey mustard, with lettuce, tomato, and a slice of cheese on a roll. It was really good. And I actually enjoyed it more than I probably would have even enjoyed the food from that restaurant because it was getting to the point where it was enough already. That was the only place that the girls wanted to go. And I found over time that the food was not as good as it had been initially. So I was a little tired of it anyway. And yeah, so that was all good. Yeah, I will. I will. So, and I said to myself, I got lunch in that place and it was $8 and a few pennies. And oh, hi, Casey. And when I go to the other place with the tip, it runs $23, $24. So it's a big difference. So this was nice. It was a good thing. I actually kind of laughed because I thought, I wonder if it would pay for me to drive there one day and go pick up lunch, even if I don't have an appointment with the doctor. I actually was supposed to have an appointment with the lymphedema specialist um, next week, but I'm going to cancel it because number one, there is no way that I can go and buy all that stuff that she wants me to buy. That was close to $1,000. And I just feel like after the fall, I'm feeling much better. It's buffering. Oh, let me know if it's buffering for anybody else. I hope not. I have no indication here that there's anything wrong. So you'll have to let me know from your end if there is. It's not okay. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's an issue you're having there. I'm not sure. Um, oh, so anyway, after the fall and after my leg was hurt, I just didn't want to start with that right now. So I'm going to postpone that and see what happens. I really feel much of the time that the swelling is down a lot anyway. It's not, Lord knows it's not down completely. And I'm sure I'll have to do something over time, but I think I'm going to just put it off for a little bit and see what happens with that. So I have to call them and cancel. So that is the story. Um, can't think of anything else new. It's been really a dull couple of days because I've been spending a lot of time searching for my phone and, just trying to get things accomplished here. A lot of stuff that I haven't been able to do after I fell. So just, just that. So again, my God, everybody's being so quiet. I miss the chatter. I really do. We're a small group tonight. Oh, today's Friday, maybe. Maybe people are out. No? Nobody has anything to talk about? You're peeling an orange? I enjoy an orange, I really do. I think I told you they had given me those little boxes of raisins. I'm really loving those raisins. To me, it's like a treat to have a little box of raisins. You ate junk today? I actually, when I get nervous or upset, I don't know, maybe they took her out. Maybe she went somewhere. I don't know. Or maybe she didn't think I was coming back after the 2 days. It was really funny because my intention was to be here both days. And just like within maybe 10 minutes of getting ready to come on, both times, I just had a headache. And I said, what is this? So I thought it wouldn't be a good time to try to do it. But I don't know. I don't know. I think perhaps we're missing a bunch of the regulars, it would look like. Yeah, I only see 26 people here tonight, so that's kind of a small group for us. And again, as I say, I don't have anything thrilling to talk about tonight. So if you ladies don't have anything to talk about, I'm thinking this is going to be short. So you have to tell me if there's any. Oh, I did get two lovely comments about the last chat that we had and that walk down memory lane. Yeah. Well, PJ, it is It is something, that, ouch. The ads that on the videos are a way of monetizing the videos just a little bit. I do it myself. And believe me, it does not engender a lot of money at all. Well, I guess it depends upon the size of your channel. 24 days. Yeah, I know. There's been so much rain, but I'm grateful for the rain here every time it's not snow. And it has snowed twice, but it's been little snow. So again, I guess I have to say that I can't be against it because I understand it. And again, from the point of view of YouTube, it's good for them to have a place for their advertisers. It's a beautiful day in Phoenix. Yeah. But then again, it often is it not, Kathy? Because I know that was one of the things David loved the most. Exactly. Exactly. But I guess there are parts of the country that don't have a heck of a lot of rain, although they've had more than usual in California. I don't know about Arizona. Almost always, yeah. I know David used to say that to me. He used to say that the weather was never a factor when he was living there. He said, you just get up and it's going to be a great day. It's true. The summers are so bloody hot. David used to tell me that it was dry heat, so it wasn't as bad. And I said, David, if you could fry an egg on the sidewalk, it's too hot. I don't think I could take that heat. You have flooding there. Yeah. The rains have been really, really crazy. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Do you stay there during the summer, Kathy? David lied. I will say, though, that David can really tolerate heat. Yeah, I know. I know. And I mean, 110, it goes up to 118, 120. I mean, it gets crazy, crazy. I cannot fathom it. I just don't think I'd be able to do it. I mean, at one point, David was trying to convince me to move out there because he said if I lived in Arizona, I would be near the kids and that he would visit anyway every couple of weeks so I'd see him. Is it? Oh, to hit the skip. Yeah. Yeah, I know, PJ. I certainly get it. Um, yeah, it is too hot. I can't take intense heat. I never could. I couldn't even take it when I was a kid. Exactly. Exactly. And of course, people have said to me, well, Arizona in the summer is a little like New York in the winter. There are days when you can't go out or you just don't want to be out in that kind of weather. Yeah, yeah. And as I say, PJ, it's really, I'm sure the big channels do extremely well with it because they get a lot of money for the ads. The small channels get a tiny little bit. When I say tiny, teeny tiny. Trust me, it's like it's like nothing, but it is what it is. No outside from July to October, that's a long time. Oh, thanks. I am actually wearing a different makeup today. Exactly, exactly. So that's what it is. Yeah. The makeup today, I actually used my doll gel foundation because I found it and it was sitting there and I still had quite a bit of it left. And that was the one foundation I really liked the best before I started with the Marinesse. But I think a lot of what's going on with my skin now might have to do with that skincare that I'm trying out because it's really, I think, I mean, as it's still early, but I think it's really working very well on my skin. It's it feels kind of like it has a little bit of glow of its own, even without makeup on, so it's an interesting thing for me. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not sure how the whole thing is gonna play out, but so far I'm really impressed, and, nothing else is new or different at all other I wanted to see it. Oh, it is a little pricey, I agree with you. For me, the other aspect of it is I need to see how long it's gonna last because, sometimes I mean, even the Peter Thomas Roth is typically I think it runs almost $50 for the thing, but it lasts me a long time. I don't think this thing is gonna last me anywhere near as long. After cleansing, it doesn't feel tight, my skin. It just feels very clean. It feels really clean. And what I've been doing is I've been doing the Clarisonic in the morning and with the stuff on it, and then I just use the stuff by itself at night. You use Korean oil cleanser? Yeah. No, this it leaves my skin feeling really, really good. But in all fairness, I'm still using my Tatcha after I put on a dupe on the PTR. I can't imagine what might be a dupe for it. I haven't personally experienced anything remotely like the PTR. I really have not. I wonder if those cucumber eye, the eye masks are still any good because I had some of those left. I also have to try yours. I want to get those going, so I have to work on all of that. Peter Thomas Roth. Peter Thomas Roth is the water drench is the one that I've been using for a very long time. What is Ipsy? I don't know what Ipsy is. Do we know? I see. Exactly. Oh, it's a subscription. Uh, yeah. No, I've never done a subscription to any of those things. Gotcha. I was sort of tempted, not that I would do it, but I was tempted by what was that thing? What was that Fab Fit something or other? That subscription thing. I guess a month or two ago when they were running a special on it, where I guess it's a $49 box, but they had it for $29 that month. But since it was a subscription, I couldn't do the 29 because I knew the next time it would be 49, so I didn't do it. Oh, they sent eye masks. Oh, nice. What brand? FabFitFun, right. Yeah, it looked interesting. It really did. Yeah, I still have a couple of other things. Oh, really? Oh, so so she's the one who does those boxes? I thought she had the leisure wear line or the fitness line of clothing, or is that all part of the same thing, or is that a different company? You're talking about Kate Hudson, yes? Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, hi, Lita. The eyeliner, actually, it's interesting. Um, the eyeliner today, I had to, yesterday when I was cleaning up my desk, I took all my pencils were starting to get dull. So I took all my eye pencils and my lip pencils, the ones that need to be sharpened, and I sharpened everything and put it back in the thing. So when I went to use the eyeliner, it was really in good shape today. This is now, is that NYX, the Slide On Glide On? But that's what it is. That's what it is. Revlon makeup. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I like that. It's sort of, I didn't do as smooth a job as I typically do, but then again, I wasn't really going anywhere. No eyeliner is listed? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure it's the NYX Slide On Glide On. That is my favorite eyeliner. And it comes in many, many colors. So I really love it. It has a great consistency. For lip pencils, I go for whatever is cheap usually, except that for when I bought the Mironess ones, but I like those because they're double-sided, so you get two different shades in the same pencil. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, nothing new and exciting aside from that. Uh-huh. Son of a gun. So what you're saying is they're not testers, but you're testing them anyway, yes? Uh-huh. Oh dear. I wanted to I wanted to show you something and ask you, what do you think of this? Nothing, huh? Uh-huh. Son of a gun. It was quiet before you got here, Sandy. Everybody was behaving. That looks like bull. Yeah, well, that was, I thought, since they accepted me for Amazon merch, it needs to be more obnoxious. Well, I thought of doing it on like a black background, like so. So I thought, I don't know, for a younger demographic, maybe. I was just trying to, when they approved me so fast, I was trying to be inventive. What about this one? Yeah, on a coffee mug? Yeah, no? Hi, Irene. Looks like the Lion King's dad. Uh-huh. I love lions, but then again, I'm a Leo, so maybe that's why. They are going to be for merchandise. I was just showing a couple of designs I did today. Um, I just got accepted for Amazon merch, so I need to come up with some designs for them. So I did the two. This is and again, I have no idea. I guess until you test things, you don't know what people are going to like or not like. So, and this, yeah. I have no idea. I am walking into an area in which I really have no expertise, so it's a learning curve. I have no clue. Smithtown Bowl? What's that? I like the bull too. What's Smithtown Bowl? I don't know that. Yeah, exactly. So what does it entail? I'll let you know as soon as I figure it out. I have no idea. Oh, really? Oh, it's a town landmark? Oh, wow, I had no idea. Wow. Yeah, I had no idea. I mean, there are. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. It's not for the I'll certainly link to it if I can do that. Um, yeah, but no, it's not my YouTube channel. It's merchandise that Amazon sells, and I guess you get paid a royalty for it. It's for whatever sells. So if you come up with designs that sell, then you can make something. If you don't come up with designs that sell, you don't. So it's interesting. I keep trying to dip my toe into different ponds because obviously the real estate is headed in a strange two podiatrists. I won't have an Amazon store. I don't think it works like that. I think they sell it as their own merchandise. I definitely plan to do a lot of cat and dog related things because I love them. I'm not feeling terrible. It's a new show on TLC. Ah, yeah, no, make making me great again. Uh, yeah. Um, yeah, there are lots of different ways to go with that. I mean, I'm still doing my store. I mean, I'm going to do my own line of the stuff, which, as I say, should be ready very soon. I just coffee and wine related things. Yes, that's absolutely true. Yeah. They say that if you can combine a couple of things that people love, that you really can get something good going. But as I say, it's just, yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind about the wine yeah, definitely true. And you have to be so careful all along because even though I'm not looking at anything because I want to come up with my own ideas, nothing is new in this world. Things could be out there, so I need to check. No food talk tonight. You ate the refrigerator. Sons of Anarchy. What is that? Oh, do you? Oh, wow. Yeah. They say that there are some shirts that just take off that people get crazy excited about, and they sell these astronomical numbers, and it's who the heck knows? Yeah, I mean, there are trends, I guess, with different shows or or video games or any of that stuff? All motorcycle drama. You think the lion is out? I mean, there are lots of lions out there. You can't stop that. It's a question of is it the same thing that's out there? You can I mean, nobody's going to invent anything totally new. Oh, I'm glad you did make it, Erlinda. Oh, the cluster migraines are horrible. They're really horrible. Yeah, I was having a headache the last 2 nights myself, and I used to get terrible migraines, so I can certainly relate. Um, yeah, you just never know what the next hot thing is in anything until you get there. I mean, I have to tell you, I could have created the squatty potty because before the squatty potty came out, Botox. Wow. I'm assuming you meant has she tried it? Yeah. Um, yeah, I had discovered once quite by accident that by raising one's feet, you have what? You have a headache? Insurance won't pay for it. You're slow at making art stuff? Yeah. I mean, it's hard. Oh, you have the potty. Oh, long before it came out, I had discovered I had a one-step stool in the bathroom. And one day, I don't want to get too graphic, but one day I needed a little encouragement, shall we say. And I don't know why. I just put my feet up on the stool and I said, wow, this. But I never thought to do anything with it. And then they came out with a squatty potty and I said, son of a gun. Oh, there's a shirt that says bullshirt. That's a cute saying, actually. But that's not what mine says. So, you know, it's different. Unless there's one of these, I don't know. I really don't know. So there are going to be lots of similar ideas because, let's face it, there are so many of everything out there that things are going to be similar, as long as it's not the same. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it, but then again, I am no maven when it comes to this stuff because it's not like I've studied it. Oh, you're so right, Sheila. I should have a son of a gun shirt. I'm going to do a son of a gun shirt. I love that. Now, why didn't I think of that? Duh. Yeah. And I think I should have a son of a gun mug too, don't you? Clash of Clans. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I like the bull too. I do. Yes, isn't that genius? I really love it. I'm definitely going to do that. How clever. I'm also trying to work on something, but I'm having a little bit of a problem with it. But I'm trying to work on something for, yes, the son of a gun shirt would be really good. Yep, it is so who I am. Yep, I have to figure out what, unless I just do son of a gun in some interesting font. I really have to work on the fonts. I'm working with 3 or 4 different programs and trying to put everything together is not easy. Yeah, I know. And the funny thing is, of course, son of a gun, the natural thought is a gun. I know, but I would be reluctant to put a gun on any kind of a thing. Poo, poo, poo. Yeah, those emojis of the little piles of turd, that would be, you could have 3 of them. Yeah, definitely son of a gun. Son of a gun is probably a much better idea than anything I've come up with lately. So I thank you, Sheila. Once again, it's Sheila to the rescue. Um, yeah. I also used to say all the time, son of a sea cook. A lot of people like guns. Oh God, guns. Um, oh, I could do son of a and then have a gun symbol. I'll see. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I definitely have to have that. I'm trying to figure something out to do on leggings. I want to do, it's more of an expression. Oh, how about bull shirt? Yeah, but if anybody's already done bull shirt, I wouldn't want to do it. You have 2 gun cases full? Wow. I do tend to have a creative mind. It's the way I've been always. Guns have their place, yes. It's just that I think with all the terrible things that have been going on in the world, that I wonder if it would make people nervous about it. Son of a gun is taken as a logo. If it's taken as a logo, that doesn't mean anything. Where did you look, Sandy? Yes, I agree. Where did you look, Sandy? Where did you find that? Mm. Oh, do you? My neck is bothering me today. Google? What does that mean? What did you Google? Just the word son of a gun? Oh, son of a gun. Oh, son of a gun t-shirt. That doesn't mean anything. No, you can do son of a gun. It just can't be the same as somebody else because son of a gun is a very common expression. Okay. Now she's going to make me look. Well, that's just gone. That's a very elaborate thing. The only way you can't, these are all gun things. The only way you can't use it. Wait a minute. Oh, I know. That's exactly what. Oh, I know they do. Yeah, I know. It has to be checked with the patent office. I have to do a trademark search. That's the only thing that matters with that. It's not going to be a copyright on that, but certainly a trademark search. Yeah, there are a lot of T-shirts that. Oh, see, I mean, like something like this. It's got 6,000 things on it. I would never. Yeah. Um, There's a baby T with that wording. Yeah, I mean, listen, son of a gun is a common expression. Yeah, no, and even in the merch terms of service, it says it's a poopy day. Aw, that's cute. That's really cute. Yeah, I mean, once again, as I say, there are in the terms of service, it says you can have things that are similar. You just can't have the same thing. So, yeah, that I mean, there are. Well, I have growing older with style on several shirts in many different ways. I've got it cute with dogs and cats and doggy sweaters. Yeah. Yep. I really want to see what I can do with the legging things though as well. I have a feeling about that, but I can't figure out. Yeah. Yeah, I think the cats are fun and I think oh, I also came up with an idea for a shirt today, but I didn't put it together yet. I'll show it to you when I put it together. I don't want to, you know, talk about it till I do. See if you see what you think of it. I Shih Tzu not. Uh, yeah, I mean there are so many different dogs. What? Whoa, son of a gun. OMG. Yeah. Yeah, there are so many great ideas out there, really. Linda's got milk. That's funny. Oh, by the way, as of now, we're planning to have her come over on Sunday for me to do her makeup. So we'll see if that holds out on Sunday. But that's the plan for the moment. So I'm hoping that in fact we can do that. We had thought about doing it live, but she's doing okay. Oh my Lord. That's very scary, Sandy. Linda's daughter, Linda's daughter, Linda has two daughters, and her younger daughter, she's very close to. And her older daughter actually lives with her in the she has a two-family house. She lives in the house. So her younger daughter moved out to California a few years ago, and she was devastated when she did. But oh my. But that was very hard for her when she moved. She had lived in the city before that, or in Brooklyn. So I know, it might be really hard. It might be really hard. I did think about that, Sheila, and I was thinking maybe what I should do is maybe I should do that video, put it out, and then have a live afterwards at some point with Linda where we can all talk about it. So, yeah, I think so. But I want to go back to the thought that hi, Ange, that I totally lost. Where was I? Oh, with her daughter. So she got used to her living in California, and she still felt she was able to easily visit her. She was still in the United States and blah, blah. Well, she made a decision. First, last summer, she went do it as a premiere. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. I have never done one, so it'll be my first. Anyway, so her daughter had gone on some missionary kind of thing to some small island where she was not reachable sometime last summer for I don't remember how long it was, and Linda was a wreck, not knowing where she was or what was happening. But then she went back to California and all was fine until her daughter called her and told her she wanted to move out of the United States. So she had just moved. I don't remember if it was a few days before that. She hadn't heard from her. She was a nervous wreck. She didn't know the area that she was living in. She had no clue. I think it's, when I come to think of it, Jerry Does Linda. Exactly. That is a good title. Do you think that they would demonetize me for that? I think they would. That is really, really funny. It's actually, come to think of it, I mean, she did tell her mom where she was going. It will attract subscribers, but is it the right kind? Exactly. Um, no, it's actually someplace in, no, 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 no. And when I said not the States, come to think, I mean, someplace in Puerto Rico, but not like mainland Puerto Rico. I don't know. It's off, it begins with a V. Could there be some place called Visquez or something? I don't know. I think it was something like that. It got to the point where she Googled real estate down there to see what it was like, what living conditions were like, and she was going down there. There was a guy that she's interested in, so there was a lot of stuff that was making her really, really nervous about the whole thing, and I can certainly understand it. Venezuela, no, 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 no. I think is there a place in Puerto Rico called Visquez or something? Virgin. There is something called Virgin. Yes, I believe there is. Let me see if I can look it up. I don't know. How do I get out of this? Duh. I don't even know how to spell it. Visquez. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I looked it up. I spelled it wrong, but son of a gun. Look, there it is. So, Viquez, Viequez. It's a Caribbean island off Puerto Rico's eastern coast. I found my phone. Yay! That is true, but it's like it's not, it's on a separate island. It said it's known for boat tours of bioluminescent bay or mosquito bay. Oh, that sounds delightful. Where microorganisms give the water a blue-green glow. Oh, that sounds beautiful. It also offers secluded beaches and snorkeling. Wild horses roam the countryside. Oh, I think I'd love that. Much of which is preserved as the Viquez National Wildlife Refuge. Wow. Yes. Yes. The Fuerte de Viquez is a mid-19th century Spanish fort and museum. Son of a gun. Wow. I have no idea what she's going to do there. The guy that she went to be with. I know. It's got to be scary. And after everything that happened, well, it says explore, but it's not even hotels. Um, let's see. Availability is low at oh, I'm looking at the hotels there. Yeah, it looks like the hotels are all low. They're 2 and 3 story places. Oh my Lord. Look at this one. Son of a gun. $65 a night. This one looks nice. Well, maybe I'm just looking at the pool and that looks nice. Hi, Lauren. I don't know. I missed some comments, so let me go back and check. I have no idea whether she speaks other languages. Yeah, I really have absolutely no idea. Google senior living there. um, yeah, I mean the places, the hotels don't look any too exciting, but no. Oh my. This says explore it. It's a Caribbean island off Puerto Rico's eastern coast. Oh yes, same thing. Wow. Oh wow. Yeah, things are, I guess, a little bit different. I don't know if that's a store. It's definitely different. Wow. Son of a gun. I thought she was kind of a cosmopolitan kind of girl. Probably a ferry ride. Things to do. It's showing beaches. Wow, it really looks like there's not a lot to do. Oh, it's a tiny island. Look at this. Puerto Rico is this big island. And look at that tiny little island. That's where it is. Oh, hell, I wouldn't want to be there. I know. And she's gone to this tiny. I have not a clue. I don't know what she's going to do down there. I really don't. Very remote. Yeah, I'm hyperventilating at the thought of it. I would be nervous if David told me he was going to a place like that. I would be. It's too remote for my taste. Oh. Oh, that doesn't sound like fun. I have no idea. Yeah. But it's a guy that she knew from years ago when she lived in New York. So he moved down there a number of years ago, and Linda said she spoke to him, and I think he's been down there for about 8 or 9 years, and he told her he loves it. He said it's home. Yeah. So I hope all is well. Yeah, she is nervous. It's no Hawaii, right? Right. Yeah. So it's a little scary. It really is. As I say, I mean, I wouldn't want to hear it. I would worry if David told me he was doing something like that. Yeah, I mean, it looks, I don't know, I have no idea what the size of it actually is. I don't know if it says, but it is really small compared to, oh, it talks about the weather here. In March, the weather ranges from a high of 83 to a low of 71. April, 84 to 72. May, 85 to 74. Oh, actually, the weather sounds idyllic. Wow. The entire year, it shows highs in the 80s and lows in the 70s. So the weather sounds really perfect. Great video of our pretty island of Viquez. I'm just queuing up the video. Oh, that would be horrible. What? No, I wouldn't worry about her daughter in any way, like, nothing like that. She's savvy and I'm sure she can take care of herself. Yeah, I mean, this guy was raving about it. He said it was just wonderful. I mean, to me, I don't know. If you look at look at that, the horses are on. This is right by the beach, but it looks so uncared for. Any hospitals? You're right, Sandy. Oh my goodness. See, none of us could go, right? Wow. Yeah, it looks very, I mean, very old. It looks old and kind of, you know. Banks and a hair salon, right? Exactly. That is so funny. But then again, would you need a hair salon there? Oh, maybe. That could be. It does look barren. That's the word. But I love the horses running free. Oh, it's 21 miles. Wow. It is, the whole place is much, much, much smaller than Long Island. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That could be scary too. Wow. Oh, now I'm going to worry about her. Yeah, I wish I hadn't looked at it. It's a little, you have to have a really adventurous spirit. And I am not blessed with one of those. I'm adventurous in local ways. But no, I could not do anything like that. 5 miles. Wow. Wow. Trump will build. And those are the best. You're absolutely right. I mean, these are the pictures that they're using for tourism. I don't know what he does for work. I'll have to ask Linda. Let me see. This is true. This is absolutely true. Wow. I mean, these places, I guess this is some kind of a business establishment. They look like the little things they used to have on the beach during the summer. Oh, wow. Wow. An adventure for sure, right? Yeah, she's a smart girl, though. That could absolutely be true. That certainly could. You have a pool boy. Ah, yes. I think it's a good idea to have a pool boy. That commercial, pool boy, pool boy. Or was that a commercial, or was that one of the trailers for one of the reality shows? I don't remember. I want a pool boy. Oh, he cleans the pool and brings drinks. Sounds good. I would love to be sitting by a pool with a pina colada in my hand. Movie Groupon? Groupon for what? What did I miss? His name is Bob. Wow. Sounds good. Definitely sounds good to me. I want to see a picture of your pool. I'm getting jealous now. An ad. Oh, hey, pool. Oh, is that what it was? Ah, gotcha. Naked and afraid. Oh, that's your pool boy. Son of a gun. Oh, mm, nice. God, it's been such a long time since I had a pina colada. I love that. I really love that stuff. I don't know if I told you one time I tried to have a virgin pina colada. It was terrible. It really just didn't do it without that little bit of alcohol. It snowed there today. Yeah, it snowed here too, but just a little bit. Yeah, it did, but not a lot. It was, and then thank God it went. The day that I had to go to the doctor, when did I go? Was that yesterday? It was only yesterday. When I went to the doctor, it had snowed a little at night, and my steps were shiny with the snow, and I was going to cancel the appointment because I was so afraid of falling down the stairs again. But I thought I would wait. Sounds good. Uh, I have a blender. Ice I have to work on. Oh my goodness. You are on fire. No, not too bad with snow. You're absolutely right. I am 100% with you on that. I'm enormously grateful because I could not have dealt with it this winter. This was definitely not the winter to do that for me. So I think, yeah, yep. You went to the car place and went to Joanne's store. Yeah, I haven't gone to Joanne's in a long time. I used to go there. I used to always make squares for the Havanese Rescue quilt. You think there's a nor'easter brewing? Ugh, that's not good. The nor'easter here, I always think of Sandy because that was a nor'easter. It was devastating. It really was devastating. Um, the storm is coming from California. Wow. It was 78 in the morning and 32. Wow. That is craziness. Yeah, I think we're having some really strange weather all over the country. I really do. It's just all over the world, actually. It's been. There is a little moth flying around my light bulb. They're so fast, those tiny little things. Does he? Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Right, getting the double entendre, right? Oh, that's so funny. Your clothes froze on the line? Wow. I only did two things. I had shown the ladies earlier, but it's not for that store that I was working on the things for today, Hazel. It was, I got accepted by Amazon Merch, so I just did two designs. This one and one other. That was it, to see if I can load those for that store. I'm not sure. We'll see. I have to kind of play with the things. But that's about all. I really spent the better part of a couple of days searching for my phone. I mean, I really was getting very, very nervous because, as I say, I don't have insurance on it, and I would be really, yeah, I would be really up the creek. You love the first? You like the bull? Yeah. Um, yeah, I have another one that I'm kind of curious to try out. Where was the phone? It was so bizarre, Sheila. I had some stuff on the steps as you go in the landing from the front door. I have a basket there, and I had some things piled on top of the basket. And it was when I pulled the things off the basket. Yeah, yeah, I do too, Irene. Thanks. When I pulled the things off the basket, it had slid down, obviously, and it was standing up sideways in the basket. So it was, I know there's an app to find your phone, but unfortunately it's bizarre. My two phones are not um, on the same network, if you will, with all my Apple stuff. So aside from which fact, it was already dead. So I tried calling it, but it was dead. So, and the problem with calling it is I have it connected to my home phone, so my home phone rings. So it's hard to find it anyway. But yeah, it had been lying there dead for a couple of days, and I thought it had to be home, but I was getting nervous that I might have left it somewhere, maybe when I paid for something, when I went to the doctor. Although the doctor was yesterday, it's been missing longer than that. The chats on Major Slow. Yes, my necklace is charged. You might ask, though, if I'm wearing it. No. And I said to myself, it's on the charger. So I forget to wear it half the time. I'm getting a headache again. Yeah. So I couldn't find it, and it was kind of making me crazy. But I really need one of those clapper things. You thought I was taking one back. Taking one what back? Oh, are you talking about the phones originally when I was going to have it replaced by something else? It stopped heating up, so I never changed it. But I certainly wasn't taking it back because I got the second one free. So, unless you're talking about something else. So I'm not sure. I have to take a look at Patty's video from today. I never did get a chance to see it. But yeah, I mean, sometimes those long things, I mean, because if they're too flowy, moo-y kind of styles, it might not be the most flattering. What? I don't think I'm getting that one. I'm not connecting. I think I've got a loose wire. Yeah, I explained that a long time ago because my original phone from many years ago was with Verizon. At one point with Verizon, I kept losing calls. She didn't look good today? Oh, the other phone was dead. Oh. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, I kind of lost track a little bit. She didn't look good or the clothes didn't look good? I mean, is she okay? I really, it's so bad. When I do things like clean or work on the house or do anything like that, oh, okay. Okay, I'll watch it. Oh, okay. I will. I will. Um, okay, so, when I do stuff around the house, I usually like to either have music on, and it's funny when I was looking for the phone and I was going through stuff all over the house, all over. I even looked in the washing machine thinking, could I have put it down in the washing machine when I was doing laundry? Um, and Dean Martin, exactly. So I like to listen to Dean Martin. And when I first put Dean Martin on the other day, I almost I almost told Alexa to turn it off. I love long dresses. Yeah, I can do it at 5'6". Um, yeah, but the minute I put it on, the music took me back to the radiation again. And a friend of mine had said, after I had them play that music during the radiation therapy, she said, you'll never be able to listen to that music again. And I had thought she was right, but after the first few songs, I was fine again. But what I also do sometimes when I want more than just music in the background, it swallows you. When I want more than just music in the background, I I like I like crime shows, and I think it's sick. I really think it's sick, and I hate that I like it, but I don't understand the criminal mind, and I guess I don't get it. So I put on YouTube. There's a series called, I think it's called Crime Watch. Did you? Oh yes, yeah, I love that song too. Oh, and when I was doing the chat the other night, and we were talking about the past. And by the way, I laughed. They demonetized that chat. And I thought, okay, it must have been the plastic bubbles. But, oh God, I lost my train of thought again. Son of a gun. Oh, my neck hurts. Why? Why which? There must be something I'm missing. Oh, the crime show? No, yeah. No, I think you have to be crazy to kind of, yeah. I was never a mystery book lover, anything like that. It's a YouTube video series. It's all true crime. Yeah, and when I listen to the things, I'm always astounded by the way the criminal mind works. I just and they seem to have this delusion that the rest of the world is screwed up and they're okay, and that if things don't go their way, that they have every right to do what they do, and people just don't get it. And I'm always like, what? I don't know. I don't know. But I wonder how much of that has to do. Do you watch those? Yeah, I am really sadly fascinated by them. So and for me it's really good because when I'm doing something inane, if I have something on like that, it kind of helps me get through it. That's really funny. Yeah, me too. That's exactly it. I just I have followed some of it. I really don't have a lot of patience for all the people who are now trying to analyze him, with all these people. And there's one woman in particular who goes through all the thing, and she determines what she believes. Yeah, I mean, the Chris Watts stuff was like, the Chris Watts stuff I find fascinating. Oh, Amazon. I thought they were already doing grocery, aren't they? Oh, more than just those boxes of grocery type things. Yeah, was it Amazon that bought Whole Foods? No, I mean, he's a really scary, scary guy. I watched, it was boring as hell, but I watched, they had a thing on YouTube showing him when he first got into jail and when he was sitting in that room in the middle. I know it's a monopoly. It's really incredible. It's taking over the world. It is. They have it's one heck of a behemoth. It really is. I'm just amazed with the growth of that company. My nephews out in Seattle work for Amazon. Bezos, I know. The Crime Watch is, they're there looking for real people. Mm, mm, Standard Oil. Yes. Yep, this is true. Yeah, I thought Long Island City was really upset that they were not getting it because that would have been incredible for the Long Island City real estate market. I know it's just so easy to go to Amazon, so I tend to do that too. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I get things from Amazon all the time, or at least I used to. Right now, I put things in my shopping cart there and never buy them. But I do put them in my cart nevertheless. I've got the Atkins bars in the cart, and I've got my micellar water in there, and there was something else. I don't remember. Even bulbs. I even found bulbs that I liked that they had uh, that were hard to get locally. But there was something else I put in there. But I figure if I leave it in the cart or if I leave it in my, mm, yeah, the caddy, oh, the candy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they do. But I have to tell you, I mean, David was telling me that they do fulfillment on the cookie babies through Amazon, in addition to doing it through their website. Yes, yeah. And they got some complaints from, I know they have the chocolates that I like. It's sitting there. It's absolutely sitting there in my cart. Yeah. Yeah. Um, but in the fulfillment, they were getting complaints from buyers that some of the cookies were coming in um, all broken. And the way they pack their cookies is incredible. I'm astounded because every time they've sent me stuff, their packing is better than almost any place I see, really. Um, I'm just I'm just amazed by it. There are a few companies that really do good packing on items, and they were one of them, but they said apparently with Amazon they had a problem, and it was a pity. And one time on Mark Carr's bringing the pack, they were talking, weren't they talking, wasn't it Amazon where they were talking about maybe trying out, what did they say it was, robots to make deliveries? So why not? I mean, driverless cars, robots. Next thing they'll have planes with no pilots. Yeah, but who knows? I mean, didn't they do commercials for something? Was it for Amazon? The drones, that's what I was just going to say, where the drones drop off the package. Exactly. Yeah, but they showed some other different kind of device recently, and it was really strange. But listen, they just keep innovating. They keep on innovating. He did get some negative feedback. They got some positive feedback. Or anybody who knew them on a business level, anybody who did business with them, anybody who knows them on a personal level, knew that it wasn't true. So they had no problem with any of that. But total strangers who sit behind their screens writing nasty little messages, they had a couple of those things on social media. Oh, was it FedEx that did the robot delivery? I knew there was something recently that just was initiating or trying that out, or talking about trying it out in any case. But yeah, no, so thank God it has not been. They get a lot of China packages. Yeah, I know. You're absolutely right. I mean, first it was free shipping, then it was immediate shipping. So then they were doing the Prime 2 day, and then people wanted 1 day, and it's never fast enough. It's just never fast enough. Although for me, although they started not to be able to always deliver Prime in 2 days, sometimes it went to 3 days, sometimes it even went a little bit farther out than that. So yeah, so I don't know, but it is what it is. I think you don't do Amazon. Is it a very active thing there, Ange? Because here, I mean, it's just so huge. And again, now with Amazon, the truth is you really don't know if you're getting Amazon. Although David was explaining to me that they had a choice. Oh, it is. They had a choice with the cookies that they were doing their own fulfillment on the cookies. Oh, wow. Um, they were doing their own fulfillment for a while. because they had a problem. Exactly, that's true. Your son does Prime? Yeah. I do Prime and I really love it, which reminds me, I have got to cancel. Um, when I got my car, in the setup of the car, they had this thing where they give you, I don't know, X number of months free on a couple of different services. And I noticed I had something in my mail that they're going to automatically charge my card in about a month for two services that I don't want. So I need to get online and cancel those tomorrow to make sure that they don't charge me for that, because Lord knows I don't need anything like that. That's enough already. So, um, yeah, but with the app, they are taking cookie orders. They're actually doing well with it now. Oh, it's expensive. Yeah, Prime's gone up here too. I don't remember what they charged me the last time, but yeah, it's gone up here too. Yeah, they are fulfilling cookie orders both through Amazon and through their website. I asked him to send me, when I saw the show, I had never tasted, I didn't even know that they had the mint cookies. I had never seen that. So, since Marcus had said that was his favorite cookie, I know, I know. That always amazes me when I see that. Yeah. Or else, yeah, there are times when it just seems so disjointed and it really has no bearing on what it is. Anyway, so David had told me that they originally planned to just do the mint as a seasonal thing, but they decided to keep it on for a while. So I asked them to please send me some. Yeah, there are two ways to do it. I think he said the pricing was the same. I think on don't count me with this. You'd have to check it on Amazon as on their website, but they sometimes run specials. Oh, but of course, shipping, if you have Prime, you can do Prime shipping with Amazon so you can save money, but they don't have all the different cookie flavors. I don't know if they're keeping all, I think they had 9 different kinds plus vegan, so I don't know if they're keeping all of them. I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. It's still Jackie's Cookie Connection. Yeah. So, yeah. It's just they needed to scale it back for now, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it's an evolutionary process that they're going through. Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know enough about it to talk about it, but I don't know. I think it had something to do with a restructuring. I'm not sure, but so I can't really speak to it intelligently, and I certainly don't want to get it wrong. But the answer is yes, they are. Oh, okay. They have 3 kinds on Amazon. And let me see their website. I think, let me see. Jackie's, I guess it's the cookie babies. Okay. It's 7, they have 7 flavors now, I guess, and 5 gluten-free vegan. Oh, they still have all the different places where it used to sell on the site, so I'm not sure. Oh, okay. The cookies are very low calorie, actually. I think they're, I want to say something like 11 calories a cookie or something. They're tiny. They're cookie babies. They're really tiny little cookies. But when Marcus took, and David was telling me that after the last scene was shot, he was holding three. You were saying? Oh, that he was holding three of the cookie babies. Yeah. Three of the cylinders in his hands, and he said that Marcus took them from him. You can eat three. You can eat three packets. Yeah, I can't eat all that many of them. I mean, at one time, you can't eat just one. It's kind of like the Pringles things used to say. But speaking of which, I had not had. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Oh, take care and watch out for her. Yeah. Um, totally lost my train of thought again. I'm worthless. I'm absolutely worthless. Oh, what I started to say was about the Pringles. I had not had Pringles for years, and I tasted it when I was in was it when I was in rehab that Linda brought it to me? I think so. And I was shocked. They didn't taste anything like Pringles used to taste to me. I used to love those things, and they just, I don't know, they tasted artificial to me. I just didn't like it at all. I I I am really bad with some things. I don't have a huge appetite, fortunately, I guess, but I am. Yeah, no, no, that I finished. That Marcus took all three of the mint cookies out of David's hands and he took them with him. So he really loved those. So yeah, and I finished with the Pringles. The Pringles, they used to taste real, and to me, they didn't taste real the last time I got them, which is probably fortunate. Oh, but there's nothing like homemade cookies. I love it. I used to make it years ago myself. The train definitely left the station. There's no question. There is no question. Yeah, I'm not even sure the station exists anymore. I'm really not. So I think it's getting a little bit late, and I'm thinking I probably should end this before everybody falls asleep on me. So I'm just looking at the time on this thing. Eat. Okay. Oh, who died today? Who died today? Something just came across my screen. It's 4:30. Yeah, it's late. Yeah, that sounds good. I love egg salad. I love egg salad with fried onions on it. Peanut butter cookies. Oh, yum, yum. That sounds good too. I really want those mint cookies though. I used to get, was it the Girl Scouts that had the mint cookies? Oh, Mona from Who's the Boss. I loved her. I really loved her. Yeah, Helmond, was it Catherine Helmond? Was that her name? Okay. All right, take care. Catherine Herman? Helmond, I think. No. Thin mints. Oh, yum, yum. I love thin mints. Okay, everybody, have a great night. And hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow, barring anything unforeseen. Hellman. Yes. Yes. Yeah, she was a good actress, and I loved her. Yeah.